everybody, and welcome to I Am Into That. I am your host, Matt Riel, and I'm here with our producer,
EJ Gomez.
EJ Gomez. How have you been?
I've been well, man. I've been working a lot.
Yes.
Doing that, and then I've been I've been getting into I'm still into lo-fi, but I've been starting to transition into. I found a playlist. It was retro synthwave space music.
Oh.
So it's like this. I don't know how I found it. It has a stupid amount of songs on there, but it's all from like retro space films and like.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like, and then from video games too. Like one I was listening today, and one of the songs was the Mass Effect theme.
Oh,
like, so it's
I
just
was
like
gonna hum the
all of
Halo
that.
theme. I don't know the Mass Effect theme.
Oh, you don't know the Mass Effect thing? Let me hear the Halo thing.
This is Mass Effect. It's got to be something like that.
Yeah, they say this is Mass Effect.
Yeah, I think
in the
so.
intro.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
So you've been slowly.
I'm
because this is week 4.
Yeah, I'm still into lo-fi though.
Okay.
I still go back. But what about you? How have you been?
Well, if we're talking about what we've been listening to, I've been listening to nothing but musical show tunes. My girlfriend hates it. But yeah, we had the episode with Maya, or we didn't. I watched Shrek the Musical, and then I got super into like Newsies, and then I started paying for Broadway HD.
Oh, you really got it.
Watching The Wind in the Willows. They had Oklahoma on there, and then I started to just like, I was like, let me rewatch The Music Man.
I was gonna ask because when I was in the bathroom earlier, you were humming 76 Trombones,
Yes.
and I heard that, and I was gonna ask you, but
yeah, because you were in The Music Man.
yeah, I was in the Music Man.
You were not The Music Man.
No, they wouldn't let me be the Music Man.
Who were you now?
I was Marcellus. I believe that was Marcellus Washburn was the character's name.
Who was he? I don't know anybody's names.
He was the friend of the Music Man.
Oh, he was the Buddy Hackett.
Yeah.
Shapoopy.
Yeah.
Shapoopy. Is that the one?
I had to sing Shapoopy in high school.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, and I'd never heard the end of that.
Yeah, and you won't now. Because you think you got away from the
and now
Texas, and now
everyone
it's
knows.
in California.
Yeah, Shapoopy.
Shapoopy, Shapoopy. That song's fucking wild.
Yeah, it is nuts. And now imagine performing that. So I do have a question for you real quick.
Oh, yes.
So normally we have these two mics.
Yes.
Today I'm seeing we got this one.
This is by the way, this is a perfect like infomercial. Like, no, I don't know anything that's happening here.
That's my character bit.
That's pretty good.
I'm the guy who doesn't know.
No, I got a question. Yes, you very observant. There's 2 mics, 3 if you count mine, 4 if you count yours. We have 2 guester today.
2
guester.
Wow. Okay.
And because of that, we might even have a 2-parter. We'll see. Today, we're joined by Ryan Bergara and Shane Madej, the hosts of Buzzfeed Unsolved.
Wow. Okay. We're
Yes.
stepping up in this world.
Oh, yeah.
People are taking us seriously. They shouldn't, but they are.
People are saying in the internet. I was almost so close to doing a Trump impression. Yeah, you can ask anybody. Everyone's saying it. We're serious now.
They're saying these guys, they have it together.
But yeah, so very excited to talk to them today. It might take a while, so let's go.
All right, I'm excited. Let's do this.
All right. Let me just center myself.
You're doing great.
Just take a sip of water.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
We're back with Ryan Bergara, Shane Madej, hosts of Buzzfeed Unsolved.
It is I, and it is he.
Yes, that's true.
We're here. This show, as you guys know from the email I sent you, is to talk with creators and artists about things that they don't get the opportunity to talk about that often. You guys are an interesting case because your Twitter is exclusively about things nobody but you care about.
Yeah, that's true.
We really found our own niche, which is just us.
Yeah,
We like to pander to ourselves.
Yeah, it's great.
Frankly, my Twitter has always been very niche and about stupid bullshit. And then it's just sort of a strange thing to now have so many followers. And
sure.
Yeah.
and I still tweet about a lot of stupid bullshit.
Whatever you want.
Like I'll still tweet about the television show Terriers from time to time.
That's still in the air?
Oh no, it ended in 2010 after 1 season.
So like, what's your thought process because I don't have any followers. And so but I'm like, maybe if one person knows what I'm talking, like last night I tweeted about the Eminem Santa Claus commercial.
I loved it.
They
I
do
saw
exist.
it.
He does exist.
They do exist. Santa?
They did, yeah. It was
But
great.
like, I'm just like, I'm fine. I want that one or two likes. I want someone to know what I'm talking about. That one's a pretty big one.
Yeah, I guess like for instance, along those lines, I often tweet if it's a really hot day, I'll tweet a line from I think it's Sears air conditioning commercial.
Yes.
Another scorcher.
Another scorcher.
So what's the paper say about tomorrow?
Another scorcher.
Cool.
Cool.
I think you could
That's
appreciate
fun.
that without context, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there could be like a funny little like.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just goofing. It's hot today.
I'm goofing. It's hot. Yeah.
And if only two people understand what you're saying, those are quality likes. That's what you're after.
Yeah. One time I tweeted out Cap and Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, which are the band that the Oneaters play as
Good.
in the movie.
I love it.
Here's the thing. We're not the Wonders right now. We're Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters.
How many times have you had
You
to
do.
say that reference without immediately going into which is the band? that
This is the second time I've said it aloud. The first time was I was referring to my tweet.
okay, good,
So-
good.
But I got one like on that, and then one guy was like, "I love this about you," and I was like, "That's great."
Now that I have a lot of followers, there's one pony that I'd like to take back out of the stable, give it another run around.
Okay, what is that?
'Cause I tweeted it a long time ago, and it's incredibly stupid. Six Flags Great America, which is the Six Flags in Illinois,
Sure.
Gurnee, Illinois, has a roller coaster called the Raging Bull.
Uh-huh.
And at some point, I tweeted, I can't wait for Six Flags Great America to roll out their Age of Innocence roller coaster.
Jesus.
Wow, man, classic.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Tweet
we?
it out, but it's
You should take it out. Take it out to the water.
I'll
see
do
how
it.
runs.
I'll do it and see what happens.
yeah. Well, let's get away from Twitter.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're not getting anywhere.
Let's all get
from
away
Twitter.
from
I just saw Mission Impossible Fallout, and that movie
What
was
was the time? How did the,
How long
let's
did
check
that
our
take?
pools.
I've been talking about that movie for a year now.
I could actually confirm that. I can confirm
It did feel like the trailers came out so long
Yeah, they
ago.
did. Well,
Did it get
well,
delayed?
because production was delayed because Tommy broke his ankle.
$80 million that cost them because they had to delay production 8 weeks.
I had people texting me this weekend like my sports team won the Super Bowl.
yeah.
They were like, "Hey man, congrats."
They're congratulating you like you directed the movie.
because
Yeah.
it was, but was it because it was good or
Yeah, because it kicked ass.
Oh,
Well, because he's been talking about it nonstop
Yeah,
for
yeah.
literally a year. He'd been following production reports before the trailers came out.
in the
of course.
trades,
In the trades, man.
Yeah, he was on those trades. He was
it
on-
lived up to it. This
Yeah.
episode, this is going to come out 5 weeks from now, 4
That's
weeks
fine.
from now.
Go see it.
It's still in theaters,
It's
probably.
Still,
It'll
it's
still
still
be
the best movie of the year.
I've never been in a room where I get to talk about how much I love Tom Cruise. And
Let's
it's
do it. Let's do
always
it.
it's
Yeah. We're here.
always with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because he's just such a fascinating man. I get
He is a character.
We know.
everything.
We get it.
yeah.
But I love what a fascinating man he is. He's also, I think, I keep struggling with this because it's like Will Smith and now Will Smith's on YouTube, but like Will Smith and Tom Cruise were the last movie stars
Yeah.
of,
yeah.
because they were like unattainable.
Yeah.
It was like a+ celebrity. Now Will Smith, you can probably tweet at him and get a good like or a favy or something. But
He's all over Instagram now.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to be on this show.
Oh,
You're gonna book him? You booked Smith?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we got
But
some.
only if everyone watches every episode and tells their friends.
Also, you have him. You're not gonna show him until people.
What am I gonna make it? Episode 6?
Has he
No
already-
offense to
has
you
he-
guys.
have you already had him in here?
Yes, he's been in here, and I'm saving him.
Is he behind the curtain?
God, could you fucking imagine?
That would be amazing if you were like, let's talk Tommy Cruise, and then someone from behind the curtain goes, yeah, let's talk Tommy. And he walks out, and it's Tom Cruise. Could
Oh,
you imagine
man.
that? You would pee your pants.
Yeah, I'd shit myself.
I literally like so like I think that I don't get starstruck ever really. Not that I'm cool, but like,
Okay.
but like I saw Oprah was on an episode of 30 Rock one time, and I was like, that's fucking Oprah.
Wait, you got starstruck
From-
by seeing her on a television
in a cameo on a
I
television
don't think that's
show.
how starstruck works, man.
I think so.
I don't think that's the context of
I think
I
that's
mean,
as far
if
as
he
it
was
reaches.
struck by it, then
I was struck by the
But that's
star.
then he is
usually
starstruck.
in a face-to-face encounter.
Yeah.
well, in
not-
this instance, it wasn't.
So what I'm saying though, Oprah, Will Smith, Tom Cruise,
Yeah, because everybody since then, oh, they're tweeting.
they're attainable.
Some people
There's
might
a
say, "Well, look
couple-
at Chris Pratt," but man, that guy was tweeting like
Yeah.
crazy before he was
There's
famous.
a couple old. I just thought of 2 people off the top of my head.
Who?
Bruce Willis and Denzel Washington.
Bruce Willis. Denzel Washington would be cool. But you remember he walked by Buzzfeed one time and everybody lost their minds.
But I'm just
Denzel?
saying those.
Yeah.
Both of those guys don't tweet.
He was by
They're not on
Paley.
social media yet. But
Yeah, they're unattainable for sure.
yeah,
But even then, like,
they're still old stars.
Denzel
though.
was like, I see it.
He just starred in Equalizer 2. Did pretty well at the box office, for my record.
He was also in Roman J. Israel Esquire.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go sometimes with the B-sides.
Bruce is like he's not a star now though.
I would say he is. He just got a roast on Comedy Central.
Right, exactly.
No, that's true. Yeah, well, let's see what else they
I'd
got.
be really excited if I saw like Eddie Murphy.
Didn't he do that movie called Nobody Speak? No, he couldn't speak, right? That was the
Thousand
premise of-
Words.
Oh,
It was not called Nobody Speak.
I don't know. I mean, that's how much I remember from that movie. But
I was so excited to go see Tower Heist.
Oh, I
Where
remember
were you?
Tower Heist.
Yeah.
Isn't that a Brett Ratner
Ratner?
joint?
Well, I didn't want to say that.
I feel like you need to own that though. You
Okay, it was directed by Brett Ratner. I'm sorry.
can't. Did everyone think Tower Heist was going to be good?
No, nobody did.
Oh, okay.
That was the first.
I just love seeing Eddie Murphy. I thought he was coming back.
Who's the woman who played Precious?
Gabori Sidibe?
She was. That was her
Right,
second movie after Precious. I remember that.
Bummer.
That's right.
And anymore?
Whoa,
She had
I
done
forgot that
anything
she
else?
was in that.
There was who else was in Tower?
Casey Affleck was in it.
Oh,
man.
Anyway, Tom Cruise, love him.
Yeah.
I cannot, and I'm gonna play. I want to play it. But every time I talk about Tom Cruise, I bring up the flower water seltzer thing, the video.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Where the guy sprays
Oh!
him in the face. It's not a flower; it's a microphone.
What is he?
EJ,
Please
can you
pull
play
that up.
this?
It's good.
So what is it?
It's Tom Cruise prank. That's probably enough.
He cannot comprehend what's happening, and when he does, he is so upset.
It's the best way to handle like being frustrated with someone.
The journey of this family. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come here.
He grabbed his arm. Oh, he can grab his arm.
What's so funny about that? It's ridiculous. Do you like making less of people?
They got the sham right there.
Don't run away.
No.
Don't run away. No, let me handle it. I don't care. That's incredibly rude. I'm here giving you an interview and answering your questions, and you do something really nasty. You're a jerk.
You're a jerk. That's it.
As angry as he clearly is in that video, he's very polite even when he's angry.
He
I'll
is.
say that.
It's kind of unsettling.
It's the
though.
best dadding of anything. I've
lecturing
ever seen.
him.
Yeah, someone's getting dadded.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Obviously, he's upset about it. It's a prank. Have some fun with it.
yeah,
I've heard people say that Tom Cruise, when he does those red carpet events, he spends like 3 hours, like walking, taking pictures with everyone, walking around, talking to as many people as possible.
what a great guy. Happy to say it.
What a case study he is. He's just such a fascinating human.
So if he's on like hour 2 there and he's like, I got to talk to a lot more people. I'm doing my best here. I'm having fun with the folks.
enough.
Someone squirts him? Yeah. That's nasty.
I love it.
The way he grabbed his arm, it was
That was so
it was
slick.
powerful.
And yeah,
But
I
gentle
felt it.
at
Yeah,
the
he
same
wasn't
time?
like it wasn't like he was like hey.
no.
and Dad's got to teach you a lesson there.
It's this isn't a great movie I'm referencing here, but it's all. Do you remember in the Dark Knight Rises when Bane lightly puts his hand on the guy's neck and goes, "Do you feel in control?"
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
exactly
Whoa.
the feeling that invoked me when Tom just grabs your hand lightly like this.
Can you imagine Tom Cruise as Bane?
No.
would have been better.
I would have loved it.
Would have been better. One time when I was in 6th grade, a teacher did that to me.
A teacher
Grabbed your hand?
We were leaving.
Wouldn't let you worm away?
We were leaving the computer lab, and I turned off some of the computers on
And
the way
that's an
out.
old-fashioned
Oh,
sentence
hell.
right there. We were leaving the computer lab.
And she grabbed me and she goes, "Why would you do that?" And I was like, "I don't fucking have an answer for you." And it's the best way to nab someone in something because it sucks so bad.
Why would you do that? Yeah, that's good.
I was like, I don't know. You're a jerk. That would have been like, all right.
I think he was
Yeah.
cool
That's true, I guess.
before the big, everyone kind of
Before the big
wandered.
S.
The couch
Sure.
jumping and everything.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
think
was
after
weird.
that he learned to maybe be like lean into his weirdness
Yeah.
to a degree.
Have you watched the Scientology like interviews with him and Matt Lauer?
Oh yeah, you're glib.
You don't even, you're glib.
Even that though is like this man commands everything he's
Yeah.
around. And I think that like the thing about Tom Cruise is like you can watch like a Philip Seymour Hoffman in a movie, and you're like, this. Anytime he's acting, you're just like, I just want to watch it. Yeah. And you're like, I'm just here for it. But Tom Cruise extends that into his normal world.
Yeah, he's good at it.
That is true.
Normal, quote unquote.
Did you guys know that he was at one point a seminary student?
I did in fact know that.
I did not know that.
That's crazy.
You want to know
I'm just
why
saying
I
that
know?
right
He's from Louisville, Kentucky.
here. He is.
Yeah.
Louisville boy.
Where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Welcome back to Tommy Talk.
Tommy.
Let's get a little bit away from Tom Cruise.
If we must. If we gotta.
This is like a pilot for your guys'
Tommy Talk.
like,
Welcome to Tommy Talk.
Talking Tommy.
This is
Voice.
what the moments in between all of Unsolved is.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's pretty accurate.
Anytime the camera's not rolling when we're ghost hunting, we're talking about film. A good chance it's about Tommy.
Talking Tom.
So you're Ryan, you're the one sitting here right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Eventually we'll flip you.
Yep.
That sound.
you use that.
But let's talk about, because you guys seem to have interests that match each other's.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
It's a large Venn diagram with a fat middle.
Yeah.
It's a very, very chunky middle.
Yeah, it's a chunky middle.
But the periffs are quite far.
yeah.
There's more of like a chipwich where the insides are a lot. It's not like an Oreo where there's like mostly cookie or cracker on the outside.
Yeah, like I see what you're saying. Thin
The center,
crust.
yeah.
Thin crust.
It's a you know what I'm
No, I'm seeing.
They know what I'm saying.
I'm seeing where you're going with
Lots
this
of
one.
meat in the middle.
There's no meat on a chipwich.
You could.
Maybe I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
There's just
Are you talking about putting
Chipwich.
potato chips on a sandwich?
do you guys know what a chipwich is?
No.
Sign of a good metaphor is when it takes 10 minutes to explain.
That's mostly my shit. Because sometimes I feel like I reference things that nobody around me knows. And then that's a chipwich. Thank you.
Oh,
So
I didn't-
that's a chipwich.
I didn't realize this was actually an existing entity. I
didn't
thought
know
this
it
was
was like a
something that I
trademark.
thought this was a Rial joint.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. It's like kind of, maybe they don't have them so much anymore.
It
Because I
used to
think
be popular. Yeah,
I think Nestle might have taken them over and maybe call them something else.
I
but
can
no,
see why.
chipwich-
That looks
Can I
juicy.
tell you something?
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat that.
I would. It looks creamy as hell.
Oh, this is where you guys differ. This is perfect segue.
Wow. The metaphor that describes us is something that we inherently disagree with. How funny is that?
And now you guys know why I'm hosting this show.
Oh, wow.
That was, wow, you really incepted us there. This is completely off topic, but I just want to get it out of the way. I see the Patriot on VHS over there on his shelf.
Never seen it.
I was about to say, the scene where the cannonball just
Hits the guy's leg.
it just cuts off those legs and just people are toppling over like dominoes. Limbs are flying. Great
I can't
stuff.
imagine that movie is very accurate. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about.
There's a lot of things that you guys love that you guys share the love of. You guys
Yes.
are friends outside of the show.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
knows this.
Yeah.
It's great. You're not like a Mythbusters, they don't hang out.
They hate each other.
They hate each
They
other.
really kind of
Silent, like
do?
very, very passively though.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're
I
just
don't think they hate each other. I think they're just
sucks.
very okay with
Like
not being around each
yeah,
other.
sometimes they'll ask the
That's a good
walrusy
insight.
guy, like, "Are you friends with
Jamie?
the hat
No,
guy?"
yeah.
And he'll be like, "Nope."
No, he lives his life. I live mine.
Speaking of cannonballs,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
remember
about
when
that.
those guys
Fired a cannonball into a fucking
subdivision?
populated area.
I don't know about this.
You don't know about this?
Okay.
Those two numbskulls took a cannonball and were busting some myth. I don't know what it was, but it was irresponsible. And they pointed it at a subdivision full of people.
The crew fired a cannonball. It smashed all the way through a nearby house and then through the window of a minivan outside.
Oh, no. Okay,
It
subdivision.
like blew
yes.
through a bunch of houses.
No,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they blew through a barrier. Like they shot through the
And it just kept going.
Yeah, because on like shooting ranges, you shoot at what ends up being like a mountain dune or like a sand dune or dirt pile behind it, and they shot through it. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they whiffed it hard. I thought they were
Maybe they
aiming
did.
for it
What-
and-
what-
Well,
What's this real
either way,
story?
they whiffed it.
Well,
Yeah.
they whiffed it either way.
Their
but
measurements were
like a literal
bad.
whiff would be just it
Maybe
flying
the
past.
myth was that they wouldn't get in trouble for it.
Oh, it's on the MythBusters wiki. The
Cannonball accident. Oh, they talk.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, how about
This is-
that?
Look at the hole in the wall.
Fuck. All right, we'll throw that up.
That
on
looks
the
like
thing.
a facade from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride
Yeah.
at Disneyland.
Here's a reminder: if you want to see what this hole looks like,
Are they at the...
oh, they went and hung.
They went to shake the hands of the people they almost murdered.
Excuse me, folks, you got our cannonball? I think it's in your house.
Don't sue us.
to see this.
Here's my hat.
We're only here for the cannonball. We're here to retrieve it.
Anyway.
We need to study it for data.
Oh, this is not funny. Oh, no one got hurt, right?
No one got hurt.
Oh, so it's funny.
It's kind of funny.
It hit 3 houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It bounced through this one.
Cannonballs are
that
very
one, and that one.
cartoonish, but can you imagine one of those things flying at you?
That's what I was talking about
Yeah,
with the
in the
Patriot.
The Patriot was actually the first time that you know what? I have very few fears. I'm adding that to the list.
Cannonballs is one of your fears. That's just as irrational as someone stabbing you with a heroin needle intentionally, but against your
Intentionally
intent.
against.
This isn't canon for the Unsolved thing, so you're going to have to re-say this again. Next time there's this episode and you're like, I have now 4 fears. And people can't, they're combing the episodes for the third one.
That's true. It's not canon that Shane has a fear of cannonballs.
You heard it. Oh.
Yeah.
That's quite funny.
That's a good quiet moment to come back to what I was trying to talk about.
Yeah.
What do you like that he doesn't?
What do I like?
No. You're going to be in this seat when we're
Okay,
talking to you.
Ryan, get in there.
That's a hard question.
So you mentioned that you are a big fan of Disneyland.
I'm a big fan of Disneyland, but
Season pass.
you also
Love it.
I'm a big fan of Disneyland. I did not grow up with it. I didn't go there until I moved out here about 4 years ago.
Do you also have a season pass?
I did at some point. I don't now.
Do you?
I do. Yes.
Renewed.
AP holder, baby.
Okay.
Annual pass.
Yeah, I grew up. I went to Disney World a few times when I was younger. Loved that.
Oh.
We didn't go like every year. We weren't those people.
I remember Disney World being like a fucking the end all be all of things you could get if you were a kid.
It was. Yeah.
It was like, because did you go anywhere, EJ? Either one of them?
I went to Disney World. I mean, I lived in Orlando.
I forgot.
Oh wow.
It was right there.
Yeah. So, but it was like we would.
So there was no magic to
There
it
was
for you.
no magic, especially because we have
that
family
sucks.
members that work there. So
Oh, they made that movie about you.
What movie?
The Florida Project?
The Florida
Project.
You were Willem Dafoe's character.
Yeah.
Sorry, finish your sentence.
No,
I'm
but
sorry.
yeah. So I mean,
found-
we
saw
had
it.
family members that worked there, so it was like they could get us in too. So no magic to it.
Oh man, they just
that
That's not
sucks.
fun. That's not fun.
annual fast pass. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm not embarrassed to say I'm a pass holder. I'm actually what people refer to as a pass hole, which is
Oh God.
I love it when they get these fucking dumb,
These stupid Disney people.
stupid, not Disney people.
Yeah, it is Disney
necessarily,
people.
But there are always these communities that fucking make these dumbass shorthands.
pass holes.
So that is a Disney community to talk about someone who's like an elitist.
No, it's not so much an elitist. It's someone who clogs the system by just gaming it. So like I know the routes to go in Disneyland to have an optimum experience at the expense of tourists, pretty much. Because
So the tourists are the ones that are angry.
yeah, and that's well, I guess if it's from the perspective, I guess, of like Disney execs who are trying to fight like overcrowding and people going into the park, crowding it up, not purchasing merch or food, that's a pass hole.
Sure.
Like me.
Yeah. Well,
I
they.
bring sandwiches like a PB&J.
Oh yeah.
You bring a PB&J.
I did that shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I save money. I'm a pass hole.
I guess the food isn't very good there.
I'm the person who milks every bit of value out of the pass to the point where giving me a pass is irresponsible. On Disney's part. On Disney's part, they've made a mistake by giving me a pass. Like a guy who goes to a buffet who's there to make them regret
You're
it.
like, I'm
Yeah.
fucking your life.
Which
I'm gonna eat
you're,
10 plates
You're
tonight.
also that person.
That's me too. You're gonna.
I
regret
like
this.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because I hate spending money on things. I hate like fucking like I do like Disneyland, but if I spend $1, I'm the biggest baby about it afterwards.
Actually, that brings to mind something else that Ryan and I discovered. We completely separate because, in the way we both love popcorn.
Sure, Colonel Heads.
We are Colonel Heads.
We are Colonel Heads. Yeah.
And for a fleeting while there, and Ryan and I never put our heads together on this because we were living in separate parts of the country. But for a fleeting while there, AMC and various other theaters,
yes.
they were cracking down on the large popcorns because people were refilling them nonstop. So if you took your bag to get a large refill, they'd give you a bag that said refill on it.
Brand new bag.
Wow.
A brand new bag.
And for
That's some shit.
For the common man, for the non-Colonel head, they, oh God, only one refill. This is rough.
Yeah.
But to us Colonel heads, I'll tell you what you do. What we both did, separate from each other.
We did not know each other at this point.
No.
And we only discovered this because I told Shane about this great scheme that I had.
Yeah, and I was like, me too. you would go into a theater and either look under the seats or on the or in the garbage
cans.
No,
and
guys.
you would dig up a large popcorn bag,
And you'd walk over.
take
and you
it to
fill the
them,
bag up.
and they would take it, throw it out, give you the refill one. So you'd get a fresh
Oh, you
bag.
get free?
That's why I mentioned the bag. The refill they give you is a brand new bag. They throw away the old bag, and they give you a bag that says free refill.
Sure.
Thinking this will prevent people from getting multiple refills, not realizing that enterprising young colonel heads could then game the
Get
system.
free food. Wait,
And-
well, here's my question though. Like, could you not? So it was you could only get one free refill.
Yeah.
They took the empty one from you?
Yeah, to throw it. They throw it out.
They throw it out, which was
Jesus.
also just wasteful. So
Yeah,
if anything,
so
they
we were-
deserved this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really, it was never. It was for me. It was never about the cleanliness because I actually worked at a theater for a while, and if the theater was empty, I
See, this I don't agree with. This is gross. This is gross.
I worked at a theater too, so I'm
would
wondering.
you just start eating.
Here was the candy or whatever. Was
No.
You walk into an empty theater. If there's like a full thing of popcorn there, maybe somebody sneezed
Okay, don't
on
say
it.
full because that makes it seem like it. You've done this with half.
Even half full.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
we
go.
had-
I'd finish it off.
We had we would dump a little bit out on the top because you don't know what
that
type of
doesn't
fingers
matter,
they
though.
had,
It
but then
does.
we would
I mean, go nuts. Go to town.
When I'm enjoying,
You worked at a theater.
I got paid to eat popcorn, and it was the best 3 months of my
You're
life.
eating a bunch of saliva. When I'm enjoying a fresh, hot
Gross.
bag of poppycorn, I'm going to town in the theater. I'm putting it in my fingers are entering my mouth
Yeah,
when I'm
okay.
putting the heaps of corn in my
Yeah.
mouth.
So you
It's
dump the
nasty.
top layer
And I'm
off.
putting them back into the bag. So basically, I'm licking kernels.
That's fine.
And you are devouring that.
That's how much I love popcorn, man.
That's fucking gross.
You like germs, though. You are.
I am a big proponent of soft germs.
Soft germs
like
is what you
germs.
call
That's
them.
smart.
Yeah.
He actually said to me one day, sometimes just eat a little dirt.
I don't think I ever said. I mean,
Yes,
like,
you did.
I'm not saying scoop
New
up a
merch.
thing of dirt and eat it. I'm saying if you
It
drop
falls-
something and there's dust on it, just
It's
eat
good
it.
for you.
Yeah.
I got so bad at one point in my life. Well, like, in the movie In the Aviator, he has to wait in the bathroom till someone comes in because he can't open the door. That happened to me like a couple times. I don't think I'm like a recovering germaphobe. I've just like really didn't cotton to all the grossies. Especially living in Chicago, I was like, and I mentioned this one time to a guy on the subway, and he goes and licked a bar.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to beat the shit out of you.
that's,
That's fucked up.
I wouldn't do
Dukes.
that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But like
gross.
Soft germs. That's hard germs.
Remember, like, and I still to this day, if it crosses the threshold of a bathroom and it's not in my backpack, it's not getting eaten.
I'll
it's
drink a
out-
coffee in the bathroom.
People do that shit, and it's fucking gross.
That's actually my worst nightmare when I buy food at the concession stand at like a sporting event or a theater or like a concert. I have the food in my hand, but I have to pee now.
Yeah.
And there's no one I could hand off my stuff to. I now have to enter the bathroom, put it on like the little sink, and hope.
I wouldn't do
that,
it.
So, but what do? You can't put it on top of the urinal.
I'm way far ahead of you. I'd be like, okay, like I'll drive certain places and like go far away so I don't have to make a left turn. Like my life is like I'm taking care of myself.
You're just riddled by neuroses. Then it seems like.
Absolutely.
Are
I'm
you a
getting better.
hypochondriac as well?
No,
Because I feel like
pretty
germaphobe,
healthy.
hypochondriac feel like they kind of are partner pieces.
Nope.
Huh.
I'm pretty good.
I would consider myself a light hypochondriac.
But I don't think you can be when you're like, because you work a lot. You work very hard and you're sick maybe a lot.
I am sick quite a bit.
You don't treat yourself right, I don't think.
No.
Every time you're not working, I see like a fucking Instagram of some gross ass like oily food that you're eating. And you're like, oh, I barely made it to Friday. And then it's just that. And then the next day it's like Disneyland.
Yeah,
and
that's
then you roll yourself into work on a Monday. And you're like, I am not ready for this.
I do feel like this year you have made you've been a healthier guy.
Monday to Friday, yes.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, but you
On those weekends.
you can't tame the dog all the time.
You talking about Friday night as well?
Friday night, yeah, I would say Monday to
That's the
Friday
ticket.
before 6 p.m.
For
Well,
instance,
that's not really that much.
we
Half of a week.
That's 5 days. That's like 3/4.
4.5 days.
4.5
I
days
met
out
up
of
with
7.
I met up with Ryan on Saturday to go to we went to a Midsummer Scream, and he described to me what he ate Friday night. Tell us what you had.
Okay, this is now going to sound very bad. It's bad. I'm not proud of what I ate on Friday night. A gyro burrito filled with fries and had a side order of
Holy
fries.
shit, that alone is like,
Oh, it gets worse.
give me 5 minutes to even mentally digest what the fuck you just said.
So it's a burrito just packed full of meat with fries in it. And then I got a side order of fries. I didn't order the side order of fries. My friend did and goes, "You want these?" Yeah, of course I want these.
Sure.
After that, we got in the lift and we were both like, a little hungry still. So we went to Taco Bell and I got 2 cheesy gordita crunches and ate both of those promptly.
So Friday night's on the table.
Yeah, clearly.
So there's Friday night.
Anyway, I think that there's just so much to cover with you guys that we might just have you hang out a little bit longer. Might get 2 eps out of this. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm always a fan of a good twofer.
Yeah. You don't have to. Okay. Yeah.
I am a fan of twofers. What? I like sales.
I'm glad that you said that because when I said that, how do you feel about that? I felt like Jay Leno or like,
How do you feel about that?
or like waiting for I'd say it to you and then the audience. Would you guys like to see 2 episodes?
Yeah.
I love how 1 in every 5 jokes Jay always does that. Throw it out. Yeah.
You forgot the head bob.
Yeah.
I love nothing about Jay Leno. Wowie zowie. That was great.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Great guys. Not even done yet.
That's what blows my mind. There's so much more that we still.
There's so much more to hear. There's so much more to chat about. We got to find out who is the biggest Tommy head.
I don't know, man. You guys are all big time Tommy heads. I don't know how this one's gonna.
Are you
pan
interested?
Out. Oh, I'm interested to see.
Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who's watched so far. This episode and the other ones before. Really appreciate it. If you're interested in seeing more of EJ and I, at EJ Gomez.
At EJ Gomez.
On Twitter and Instagram?
Yeah.
And then at Matty_Riri on Twitter and Instagram. Also, let us know how you think of the show at, what is it? I'm into that podcast at gmail.com. It's right here. Follow us on Twitter at I'm into that pod. Also on Instagram at I'm into that pod. There's a lot of fun stuff that I just cut out.
Yeah, that doesn't make it.
I'll throw it on the Instagram. How about
You should,
that?
yeah.
Caleb Hurst. Thank you again, Caleb, for letting us use your song and even actually editing it for the podcast.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Good guy there. Go check him out at Caleb Hurst 34 on SoundCloud. I think that's all of it.
We
Please
appreciate
come
it,
back.
guys.
We got more of the Unsolved guys next week. Bye-bye.